I was in a meeting earlier today, and when that meeting finished, I opened Discord and started taking a look at, the things people were talking about. And I shat myself. Of course, I knew I had to step up and make a video. Device's tenure in Astralis started all the way back in 2016, January of 2016, so it's been over 5 years since this Danish, now all-time great legacy team assembled. Back then it was, they were a good team. We had seen them as TSM for quite a while. They'd always been a very plucky team, good team, but never quite good enough. Then when they became Astralis, it thought, hey, they've got an org again. And it's a player-owned org. That was a lie, but hey. Under the Astralis banner, Device went on to win 4 majors, countless other events, 14 MVP medals, I think, and I looked it up this morning, over $1.7 million in prize money. Device in Astralis wasn't just a player who was there for a long time. Device in Astralis built one of the greatest careers esports has ever seen. The fact that it's ending... it's not the fact that it's ending like this, it's the fact that it's just ending that is blowing my mind. He's been on that team since I was in school. This is crazy. So, crazy emotions aside, let's just talk about this as a regular transfer. Was the removal of Naught correct from NiP? In my opinion, yeah, it definitely was. NiP have been kind of up and down in the online era. They haven't been terrible, by no means, but they've not really had a moment where you've looked at them and gone, now, NiP are good. They've always been lacking in some places, reliant on Hampus to have big games sometimes, because their star players were never consistently firing, especially Nork. So the removal of Nork makes perfect sense. Honestly, Nork hasn't really delivered on the promise he showed pre-NiP, and I think this is definitely the right player to remove. And the question was really, who are you going to sign? Who would you sign to improve this NiP team, considering, the state of free agency, the way teams have been, inflating buyouts, and really, who can you buy? Well, that's one of the few players who you immediately can say, yeah, that's a massive fucking upgrade. Bringing in Device not only improves the team in terms of, firepower, that idea we like to talk about but can never truly quantify. It brings another veteran presence and a winning presence to the team. Sure, Thread is a great coach and has done many interesting and innovative things with the NiP teams over the years, but he hasn't really found too much success in terms of titles won. Device, on the other hand, has won everything, and he's done it whilst being one of the most involved players when it comes to preparation, watching demos, and generally being methodical. Bringing in Device doesn't just increase your team's firepower in the same way bringing in Simple would, it also brings in a whole new element or dynamic to the team of how you can truly be great players. If we compare this to the NBA, you aren't signing a great scorer like a Kevin Durant. You're also signing a great mind who knows how to build the team and to play in a team to win tournaments. You're signing LeBron James, and that's a way bigger deal. That is something special. If NiP don't become immediately contenders, expect more moves. This is the type of move you make when you expect to start winning. For NiP, this is their biggest signing since their initial roster signing in 2012 when they entered Global Offensive. We're talking about just over 9 years now since they've made this level of a signing. Sure, they've had some decent spells with some of the players they've signed since, but none of them are big names and none of them really move the needle in quite the same way. So overall, this team has all the pieces it needs to start winning. They have the skill, they have the minds, and honestly, I think they have the roles now. They have all the roles filled out. So here's my bold prediction. NiP are going to win the major. This team is primed for it. They have the players. They now have this nice 5-month window within which to become a fully fluent and clicking team. I believe they can do it. They have the coaching for it. They have the support of the org, and they have the players. This is it, NiP. This is the next major. It's yours to win.